The symbolism of 9 and 11 in selected traditions. Judaism. In traditional Jewish thought, numbers often carry symbolic significance, particularly in the Torah and rabbinic literature. 9. Tesha. 9 represents preparation, the stage before a major transformation. It can be associated with the final stage, before a divine state is fully realized. 11. Numbers beyond 10 symbolize forces that exceed proper bounds, refers to the conveyance of the divine light, which transcends the limits of the world, within the limits of the world. It refers to the fusion between the transcendent divine light and the framework of limited worldly existence. Kabbalah. Kabbalah is the Jewish mystical system that assigns spiritual and symbolic meaning to numbers and sephirot, divine emanations. 9. 𝗖𝘆𝗰𝗲𝗋𝗃. The ninth sephira, 𝗖𝘆𝗃, foundation, serves as the conduit between higher spiritual energies and the material world. 𝗖𝘆𝗃 channels divine influence into action, ensuring that spiritual energy can manifest properly in the physical realm. Symbolically, 9 represents completion of preparation before manifestation, the final step before energy reaches full material expression. 11. Beyond the sephirot. Traditional Kabbalah recognizes 10 primary sephirot. 11 can be interpreted in some esoteric sources as a vessel or point beyond normal order, sometimes linked to imbalance, chaos, or concealed spiritual forces. In Lurianic Kabbalah, this resonates with the shattering of the vessels, 𝗍𝗿𝗱𝗏𝗄, where excess divine light exceeds the capacity of the vessel, creating fragments that later require tikkun, restoration. Paganism. Pagan and neo-pagan traditions often interpret numbers symbolically in connection to cycles of nature, cosmology, or ritual practice. 9. Frequently associated with completeness of cycles, seen as a number of culmination and sacred rhythm, bridging the natural and spiritual world. 11. Considered a liminal or threshold number, marking a point beyond ordinary cycles, represents transition, portals, or the interface between mundane and supernatural realms, often invoked in ritual or divination. Occultism. In Western esotericism, numerology, and ceremonial magic, numbers are often interpreted as symbols of hidden cosmic principles or stages of consciousness. 9. Seen as completion, culmination, and readiness for transformation. Associated with spiritual attainment, that is, the process of achieving a connection with the divine or higher reality. 11. A master number in numerology, symbolizing duality and crossing of boundaries. Often interpreted as a gateway or threshold, connecting ordinary reality with hidden or supernatural forces. Frequently linked to esoteric teachings about confronting shadow aspects of reality. The threshold of transformation. The numbers 9 and 11 consistently symbolize liminal stages in the flow of spiritual energy from the divine into the material world. 9 represents the final stage of preparation, the conduit that channels higher spiritual energies into the realm of manifestation. It is the bridge between the unseen and the seen, the sephira of 𝗖𝘆𝗃 in Kabbalah, and the sacred rhythm in pagan cycles, an essential phase where potential energy aligns with form, ensuring that the divine can manifest properly without being lost or misdirected. It is the stage before a major transformation, the last step before spiritual influence takes full shape in physical reality. 11, by contrast, marks the threshold beyond ordinary order, a point where spiritual forces exceed the boundaries of structure. It signifies portals, transitions, and the interface between the mundane and the supernatural, where concealed spiritual energies may emerge, and where the ordinary world intersects with higher or hidden realities. In Kabbalistic terms, this can manifest as 𝗍𝗿𝗱𝗏𝗄, the shattering of vessels, where excess divine light challenges the limits of containment, creating fragmentation that demands rectification. In pagan and occult contexts, 11 is a liminal gateway, often invoked in ritual, divination, or esoteric practice, linking the practitioner with forces beyond immediate perception and inviting confrontation with shadow aspects of existence. Together, 9 and 11 form a dynamic continuum of spiritual transition. 9 prepares, channels, and stabilizes energy. 11 confronts, opens, and transcends boundaries. They represent the movement from potential to manifestation, from preparation to transformation, and from the structured order of reality into the hidden, transformative forces of the universe. In essence, these numbers describe the interface where divine influence engages the material, where hidden realities touch the observable, and where initiation, insight, and transformation occur.